Hey, what's going on, yo? I'm just in my room hanging out. Wanted to show you all, and I got a filter on, so that's why they look all green. I mean, the color's not showing up, but how dope is this filter, by the way? Like, it's all gray, but it looks red, like really cool. But I'm glad that I have all three of these figures now. I just need the Leonardo. Got the Michelangelo. Really dope. Then, of course, my favorite, Donatello. Oh, the purple's not showing up. Huh. Weird. But yeah, really cool. I was able to ship out those packages. Those items that I was packing yesterday on the last video. I've got a few more things to ship out that I wasn't able to get to yesterday as well. I finally sold the Saturn Project hat. I'll put that on the video later. And then I've also sold, which is really cool. I picked up maybe several months ago. No, actually, it's been a year. It's crazy. It was a Chicago Bears Obama jersey, which was insane. It had to be a custom, of course. But it showed up in the thrift, and surprisingly, I didn't sell it until now. It's been in my Poshmark store for almost a year. And I think it's maybe because I priced it so high originally. I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is like a custom jersey with like a semi-popular president, right? At the time, or at least I thought so. And so I posted that up, and it actually took a year to sell, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Like, I had no idea like how to price that jersey. I mean, it is a pretty cool jersey. It's like a double stitched authentic jersey, which I'm really happy to have had it for a while. But I mean, I don't really wear like jerseys anymore, like, yeah, I don't really find the time to do that, unless I'm like watching a game or something. It's really a big statement piece, like it really captures a lot of attention. Yeah, so I don't really have like the space or like figuring out like when is an appropriate time to wear a Bears jersey, especially since we're not going to have any football for a while. Basketball is potentially just starting up. We'll see about that. I'm more of a wrestling fan nowadays. So I really, yeah, like, you just live and you learn about like different things in your store. Yeah, I'm gonna do an update on like the display that I've had in my room for a while. I added a few more things, so I want to show you all the new updated display. Alright, so this is the new updated display that I just recently reworked. There's a few new things. I picked up this Storm maybe 2 months ago. Really cool. Then I added this Mystique to the display. That's actually been on my things to open up, like like the packages, or like my toy. I haven't opened up a lot of my toys like for like years, so I finally got around to doing that. So I opened that up and added that to my shelf. This is definitely more of like a it's heavily X-Men influenced, and that was like one of my first loves is X-Men, Ninja Turtles. I'm probably gonna phase out like the Avengers stuff. I'm honestly exhausted by all of my Avengers, like all of the Avengers stuff, like 10 years of like Avengers stuff, and I'm just tired of it, you know. They weren't my first love, you know, like X-Men was always my first love. Well, actually Ninja Turtles, so like mutants in general were like some of my most favorite characters, but I'm really happy to have like to be able to have this type of collection. I think sometimes I just have to as a collector, sometimes, you know, like it's always like one after another, but you know, you just definitely have to take time to enjoy what you have. Of course, Yoda's in front. Really cool. Out of place. You probably won't be able to see him in the back. Like my Star Wars displays in the back. I got that prototype Boba Fett right there. Really cool. Big Star Wars. Not really big, but I got that Captain Rex. That Captain Rex looks badass. Really cool. I love that Captain Rex. I think I have a Captain Wolf somewhere around there. Somewhere in the back. You see that? That Captain Wolf? Love that. And then of course you got that Muppets collection. Or I have that Muppets collection. I love this Beast. And the new Psylocke, I think that's really cool. I didn't get rid of the Toy Biz Psylocke. I think I like this Psylocke, but I don't like the hair on this Psylocke. I wish it would just like it wasn't like action sequence. I would just like regular, like, you know, flat hair. You know, not like in yeah, you know what I mean. This Storm is like incredible. I didn't get the dark gray costume. Like I grew up with like the white costume because of, you know, like the X-Men Gold team and the X-Men Blue team, you know, and you know, I think I was actually more of a fan of the Blue team, but the Gold team had all of the power hitters, you know, had Storm, had Colossus, had Bishop, Jean Grey. I mean, all the power hitters. Of course, Nightcrawler is like my favorite X-Men of all time. Favorite. And then Jubilee. You know, you can't say 90s X-Men without Jubilee. And then Blink is like one of my favorite characters from the Age of Apocalypse. Like, so amazing. I love that Jamie Chung played Blink, I want to say. I hope that down the line we'll get like an Age of Apocalypse like movie or like series, like a phase, like a Marvel phase. I think that would be incredible. Speaking of Apocalypse, this Apocalypse is insane. So insane. And that Juggernaut, that is like the Juggernaut for me. Like, I don't care what other Juggernauts come out after this, but like that Juggernaut is like my favorite Juggernaut. This Sabretooth is okay. I wish it came with a an alternate head. Maybe that they'll make that available in the future. And then, of course, this isn't the Magneto that I want, but it's also a really good Magneto. So, props on that. And then this, you see that Rogue? Like, with the exception of the eyes, I thought they made her a little cross-eyed. It's probably the best Rogue they ever put out, by far. Yeah. And I love how Deadpool's in the cut. Just being Deadpool, you know? Really cool. So I've also reworked like my bookshelf stuff. This is all my loyal subjects items. Yeah, they're great figures. They're just so expensive for like blind boxes, you know? I want to know what I'm getting for like the price. This is my Tommaso Ciampa figure. I love him as a wrestler. I think he's such an awesome character. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep it, like, he should stay in NXT. Like, they're gonna screw him up in WWE. Like, keep him in NXT. Like, he's such a badass wrestler. And here's all my mini figures. So this is the only 8-bit Mario that I kept. All the other ones I sold. I wasn't really doing anything with them, but this was my favorite one, the Star Power Mario. You can see like my only He-Man figures are in the back. And then you got the Back to the Future. Yeah, just reworked everything. And then as you can see on the bottom here, like, I'm separating my comic books that I'm gonna resell. Yep. Still got a bunch of comic books over here too. And then I gotta rework this, figuring out what I'm gonna sell. I'm probably gonna keep a good amount of this. Probably gonna sell this. I mean, it's a badass figure, but like, I'm honestly tired of like the Avengers. Like, they were great, but like, I'm so ready for them to move on to like X-Men. And then like, here's my small Avatar collection / Lord Drakon. The only Phantom figure I have. I gotta do a toy photograph with that. That's gonna be cool. And then I gotta rework this too. I also got a bunch of new things to sell through the thrift store and through donation. My godmother actually gave this to my mom. So this is a pretty cool vintage shirt. Sandals, St. Lucia. Does have some stains on it, I could now tell. But it is a really cool sweater. I just like the design. I think it's dope. If it was in my size, I'd probably keep it, but made in USA. So that's how you can tell. Then you got this Ron John Surf Shop. Really cool. It's definitely vintage. And then you got this really dope design on here, and then it's also two-toned. Really cool. Wish that was in my size. Then you got this essential. It's like a polo button down in like the salmon colorway / pink. But look at the polo embroidery, really dope. And then I've got this New School AC/DC TNT shirt. I just need to do a repair on it. Maybe on the other side. Yep. Small repair, but really cool. Live Nation shirt. Yep. Really cool. And then I've got this souvenir vintage tee, Tintin in Istanbul. I actually saw this. They were reselling this at what is it? Round 2 vintage, right? For like an exorbitant amount. Like, and I'm not gonna sell it nowhere near that, but like, you know, I literally got this for like under $5, right? But I saw Round 2 selling that for like $30, but I'm probably not going to ask for that much. You know, maybe 10 or something, but it's a really cool tee. I mean, like, I like the graphic on it. It's really cool. And it's printed on, it's printed on their own tag, the Turkey Istanbul tee, but really cool.